but no other symptoms, just fever for 2 days, and then nothing else. I mean, she's fine, but she cannot leave her apartment until she get a clean tampon.
Yeah. Wow. A clean what?
What do you call it? A clean test.
Oh, okay.
We call it tampon. Yeah, I know. that sounded weird. Sorry for that. I realized what I was saying. In Italian, we call it tampone, which is just like.
Awesome. So Alessandro Ippatii is a YouTuber. He focuses on a lot of tech. He's a gadget guy. I know Chado loves gadgets, and so we thought it'd be a good idea to have you on, man. Sure. And you are actually making history because you are the first international caller that we have on Two Bros Podcast. So thanks a lot, Alessandro. We appreciate you doing it.
Thank you, guys. It's a pleasure.
Pleasure's all ours. So tell us, what's the secret sauce? I guess if you gave it away, then it wouldn't be secret anymore.
No, it's not a secret. I mean, it's something I loved before having kids. It's a good excuse I use with my wife. I mean, I'm buying gadgets to show my kids and getting them interested, but the truth is it's that I never grew up. So it's mind-blowing when you get in. It's full of gadgets. I'll show you around in a second. And I love being surrounded by toys and tech stuff. So.
You and I are familiar with each other because we work in the same venue, so I know how much time you're actually working, actually doing your 9 to 5. And so when you go on your YouTube page, you see the quality of what you're putting out. That's some hot stuff, man. So that takes a lot of time. How much do you actually play?
Let's say that 90% of the time and the ideas that I have them at night when kids are already sleeping, and I usually throw down on paper what's my ideas and usually bullet points of what I'm going to talk about. Of course, you need to find inspiration. I had a period of like a couple of months where I wasn't posting from when the COVID emergency started up to a couple of weeks ago. I mean, I'm really fast at editing, and it's something I got editing so many. And an Italian wedding started at 7 o'clock in the morning, bride's house, and finish at 2 o'clock in the a.m. I don't know if you remember the mini DVs. That was a challenge because...
what's your weapon of choice when it comes to cameras?
I'm a Sony guy.
You're a Sony guy?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I was a Canon guy my entire life, but in the last 3 or 4 years, mirrorless and Sony cam are what I think are the most reliable at the moment.
But Sony has their own plugs. Am I correct? They don't have the universal stuff, and that was one.
Impressed me when I passed from my Canon 60D to a Sony A6500. In COVID-19, everybody's at the window staring. What are you doing? I mean, we're in the south of Italy, so don't forget that. And what you see in movies about the south of Italy but 90% of my inspiration comes from another addiction I have, which is YouTube videos. I follow lots of creators out there. I was a cameraman my entire life. I mean, I was in the back of the camera.
You got your own shtick too, man. I noticed that in your start off as to what you're going to talk about, but then you'll throw in this, but let's do this. Let's do all of this after our...
Exactly. That's small tricks that, of course, learning on YouTube, because YouTube is an actual job. There's people who make an income out of it. And I mean, I do it. I don't do it for the money, even though my channel is monetized, but we're talking about like really cents a month. I think I never saw a Google check for the moment, and I'm not interested in. What I'm interested in is create content, and companies are reaching out to me, sending me gadgets to review. I recently got it's a great knockoff of the camera. I think it's even better than the camera itself, than the DJI. It's light, and of course it's really delicate. Let's not forget, it's like something, it's totally Chinese. Even DJI is Chinese, but the quality built, there's a difference. It goes straight to my face, and it tracks me.
And it tracks you. Wow, that's impressive. People think you're crazy, right? People look at you and go, what's this guy doing? And then they come with the second half of it is, are you a YouTuber? And then they go, oh, are you an Instagrammer? Or are you a blogger or vlogger?
Hey, what are you doing? You guys look silly. Into, hey, wait a minute, who is this guy? Chad and I had that experience when we interviewed a guy who owns a local burger spot. And so it literally ran from who are you to are you famous?
What we get asked all the time is people go, what do you guys talk about? Whether we got 1 follower, 2 followers, or we get 20. You know, like John said, I'm a gadget guy myself and drives my family nuts. I can't throw away, and maybe tell me if I'm wrong, can you throw away plugs or power cords? Can you?
Hold on. Yeah. Hold on, don't move. I'll show you.
Oh, I gotta see that jump draw.
Okay, we recently moved to a new apartment, okay? And I had like 10 or 15 boxes of cables. So this is just one of the 27 boxes of cables. And I'm talking USB, micro USB to USB. Yeah. Nothing gets thrown away in the house. And it's a problem. It's becoming a problem. I have a 140 square meter home, like 3 huge bedrooms. My studio, which I fought for, this was one of the conditions when we bought a house. I need a room. Yeah, I need a room, and I need a key on the door, and nobody has to get in. That was one condition. And when we moved here, it was like only a pile was left in a corner, and it was like 30 boxes of cables.
Wow. Wow.
So when you're a gadget guy, you need to have them.
True.
I'm talking about car drives. I mean, this is all.
What's the south of Italy like today? Are we to believe everything we're hearing?
I don't know what you're hearing. I got out with the kids this morning for the first time in 3 months, and it looks under control. We haven't had a case here in Brindisi in the last a week or so. Not even one case.
Wow, that's
wow.
Let's say that south of Italy wasn't hit that bad like the north.
Okay, listen.
I check myself. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm imagining this, and I'm like, no, that he can't mean that. No.
String, pull on the string, honey. Pull it out. Nationally, we have some. There's some weird transferable phrases in Belgrave's London, and we were doing a job, walking around, and one of the project managers comes to me and said, "Hey, man, after work, we want to go get a beer and a fag." And I said, "No, I don't want a fag. I'll take the beer, but I don't want a fag." And the guy said, "I saw you with a fag the other, I was smoking, and I didn't know that meant a cigarette. I saw you with it." I said, "You didn't see me with no fag." Oh, sure, I'll take a hand roll. He did a hand roll. Italy has quite a bit of. I think we learned the hand gestures from Italy. What do you think is the biggest misnomenclature for your country?
I'm reversing the question. You asked me what's a misconception for me as an Italian. Yeah. What I cannot understand is how people can be in favor of not having healthcare for everybody.
It seems to be a no-brainer. I just don't. We are sharing the same sympathy. We don't understand. Why not?
Yeah.
But I wasn't referring to that mishmash. I was talking about shit like pizza.
Pizza is good.
We think we know what pizza is. It's an Italian dish, right? And when we watch Italian food shows, you guys make it like really good meal and tons of stuff on it, like I was flat and crispy. And what's your take on pizza?
I think I'm not the right person you want to ask, because I love the pizza, the style you like it. 90% of my pizza comes out of the freezer. Yeah. I just put like sausage on, or whatever I have in the house, like spicy cheese, right in the oven, nice, thin, crispy. That's the way I like it. And people make fun of me here because they say that's
the response I was looking for.
Let's be honest.
The video you did about you were like, who the fuck told this guy how to make pasta?
You should see you should see the original video I was referring to. Go read the comments. I mean, it's like one after the other. It's an insult one after the other, because that's not the way you do. You can be Gordon Ramsay or you can be the Pope. If you don't know how to do spaghetti carbonara, you don't just simply don't know. People killed me on that video because they were trying to defend Gordon Ramsay. And if you see the numbers, I got like nearly 40K views. I was sitting there, I was bored, and I watched this video and I said, oh my God, is this guy serious? And it has 7 million views. This video has 7 million views, or 7 million people. That's a crazy damage for humanity.
Well, Alessandro, thank you so much. This has been a pleasure spending some time with us. All the way from Italy, our first international guest. Oh man, this is awesome. This has been Two Bros Podcast, episode 99.
99.8. I don't know what we're going to do when we get to 100.
Much. This has been a pleasure. Have a blessed week, but more important, be a blessing to someone else.
Oh, fuck them.
That's right.
Peace. Peace out, Alessandro. Thank you.
Bye, guys.